How long was this sword?
Oh, ma'am, it's a sword. It's
like
sword.
The length of your arm?
Yes.
I see you holding your arms like this. Okay.
It's a sword. It was definitely a sword at the time, or whatever.
St. Petersburg Police Department responded to an incident of a man threatened by a woman wielding a 2-foot sword at an apartment complex.
So she didn't make a direct threat with the knife. She had a knife.
She had a knife in her hands and said, I could get fucked up, sir.
Okay. Let's
call that not a direct threat?
Correct. I have this sword, I'm going to cut you with it. That's a direct threat about the weapon. Okay, it's just a difference in what kind of statute it is. Okay,
we also need to make a police report about the accident that happened a moment
Is that the
after
lady
that.
right there in the black shirt?
No, she's gone.
She's gone. Okay. Are they witnesses?
Those are people who came out after the fact, because when I was backing up, moving for her,
I'm just going to go make sure they didn't see me.
After the sword was...
Hi guys. Did any of you guys happen to see a woman out here brandishing a knife or a sword or anything like that?
My mother stays in that one right there. I'm actually waiting on my copy.
1129?
Yeah, you were asking him. He was like really...
Hi, how are you? Sorry, you were out here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What did you see?
Alright, so we parked in this spot originally. She came up, I guess we were in her parking spot, so we have stuff in our hands, we have to like unload it, and I guess we wasn't moving fast enough for her. So we're trying to unload everything off the tailgate. You know, I'm over there going back and forth running, finishing that building, and I literally place everything right there.
Okay.
So it takes time to empty all that stuff, look up the lift gate, and move.
Okay.
She's over here honking, impatient.
Where was she at?
She was right where your officer is.
Okay, so she's like at the driveway,
Yeah.
just inside the driveway?
Yeah.
So that's, okay, okay, she's over there in the car?
Yep.
Okay.
So she got out of the car, she had a sword or something. Yeah, like a sword, katana, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if she was about to swing.
How long was this sword?
Oh, ma'am, it's a sword.
Like the length of your arm?
Yes.
I see you holding your arms like this, okay.
It's a sword. It was definitely a sword, katana, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
And she just like back and forth. I don't know. It's a mess.
Okay. Okay, so she was...
So we moved the truck.
You're welcome.
Okay, so when she was out with the sword, how far away in feet, average, were you guys away from her?
She got up next to the door. He was in the truck. I kept my distance because it's a sword.
It's a sword, yeah.
Yeah.
So she walks up to the truck.
Yeah, right next to it. Like if she wanted to, she could just swing it, and he was in striking distance.
Okay.
She got right up to the truck. But we're trying to back up, and she's still going on. He's looking at her side, just making sure not to hit her, or like cause any more of a scene. And I guess he wasn't paying attention, so he backed up into her.
Did like the truck hit the car?
Right there, that car.
It's this car here.
Yeah, that's a different incident.
Okay.
So
This is the car she was in?
No. The other car she was in, she's gone.
Okay, that's what I make sure. He didn't back into her car. He backed into someone else's car. She's trying to keep an eye on her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
All us play a role in life with each other out here. God created all of us, and on this earth, there's enough room for all of us to live peacefully. People shouldn't try to overexert whatever they trying to do, and then when somebody decides to defend themselves, now you want some other stuff. That's crazy. People should understand that everybody has life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness out here. It's like they want to make it home to their family. Everybody does. It's like y'all do. Everybody do. Everybody do. Everybody jumping out to threaten nobody because they just want to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's not what's going on. They make it seem as if.
The suspect later returned to the scene and spoke to the officers.
So we got called out here. Our call said something about a sword.
Yeah.
And that's what we got before we got here. Can you tell me what happened to...
Yes, as I pulled up, they were... Wherever the big truck was where I'm parked at right now.
Okay.
I sat right here. One of them, the one with the red thing on his head, was walking from the truck, and I said, "Hey bro, what's up? What y'all doing?" I said, "You in my parking spot, can you move?" He said, "Okay." So he yelled to, the driver. He yelled to the driver and said, "You gotta move the truck." As he was walking back to this apartment right here, he had a ladder in his hand.
Who had the ladder?
The driver.
Okay.
So he was walking to this apartment down here to put, I don't know. He was putting a ladder in there, so I sat there. So he went inside the apartment. No, first he walked back to the truck. So that's when we thought he was gonna move.
Okay.
He didn't. He left the truck, walked back to the apartment, went in the apartment, and stayed in the apartment. So
Okay.
I said, Mom, what's going on? It was just me and my mom in the car. So he never came back out. So I blew the horn. And then all of a sudden he came out of the apartment. Both of them came out of this apartment down here and that apartment down there. This one, the one with the red, was walking back to the truck with something in his hands. He started coming, this one, the driver, walked to the truck, and he went to the back of the truck. He started putting stuff on the back of the truck.
Where were you at for this?
Still sitting here.
Okay, in the car.
Yeah, still sitting in the car. So they're putting stuff in the back of the truck. So we're still waiting. And as we're waiting, the one with the red walked from the truck and was walking like towards this apartment over here. So the one in the driver was still in the back of the truck. So I seen him letting up the bed. So I'm like, okay, Mom, he finna move. So as
You saw him in the back of the truck?
yeah, he was letting up the bed. So he was still on the passenger side of the truck when he came up to the front of the truck, saying something to the one with the red on. So
Okay.
when he said something to the one with the red on, they were laughing, kicking, but still acting like as if they wasn't gonna move. So I let down my window and I was like, what happened? What did you say? So this one over here, the one with the red, he said something to me. He's not talking to you, he's talking to me. But the tone that he's talking to me, and I said, well, who are you talking to like that? Don't talk to me like that. So he proceeded on talking about you got an attitude, this, that, and the other. No, I don't. You don't know me. What are you talking about? So he was arguing with me the whole time as he was getting in the truck. So as me and him arguing, I'm telling him, just shut up. You don't
The guy in the red?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't even need to talk to me. I'm a whole woman out here. It's a whole man in the house that you could talk to if you really want to talk to somebody. Because the way he was calling me bitches, all kind of shit. So I'm arguing with him, telling him to shut up. You don't got to say nothing to me, but if you want to argue, I got somebody you can argue with.
Mm-hmm.
So I look up. When I look up, the truck, he don't pull out of the truck, but he's sitting right here at my window, looking at me like
Where was the truck?
he pulled right here.
The truck was facing that way?
He was facing this way,
Okay.
but I was pulling up, so because I thought he was moving, so I can park. So as I'm moving up, he moving up, but he moved next to my car and just sat there and was just looking at me. So I got out of the car and I had my sword on the side of my hand. I was like, what are you doing? What you doing? Like, what's going on? And he went to argue with me. Oh, you talking about move the truck, we moving the truck, this, that, and the other, but he never moved the truck. So I got back in the car, and when I got back in the car, he said, you got a sword and I got a gun. And I think I stopped talking to him. I don't know, I let up my window by then.
It's her. It's your little girl, man. She'll always be your little girl. She'll always be mama's little girl.
Exactly.
My parents tell me that all the time. I'm like, I'm not little anymore. And they're like, you're always our little girl.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me.
Okay, let me give him my purse.
Yep. Okay. I'll put it down nicely over.
Okay, hold on. So what I'm going to do for?
I'm going to explain it to you. Let me get these on here. Put your hands together like you're praying.
So am I under arrest?
I'm going to explain it all to you. Let me just get these on here, okay?
Okay.
It looks like they're taking her into custody. Sir, don't approach them while they're handcuffing her. Just give them a moment to do their thing.
Yep.
Hold on,
We'll
let
talk
them
to you.
explain.
We'll
Hold on.
We'll work it out.
All right. So I hear your statement. I hear the other two statements. I've got a witness telling me that the sword was out of the sheath, that you had it raised up, you made the threat, you were up at the window, he was in fear for his life. So you're under arrest for aggravated assault, okay? And that's because of the witnesses. Obviously, I wasn't here, but throughout the investigation, these are the statements that I've gotten.
Okay.
I've got your statement, I've got his, and I've got a witness, okay?
What's wrong with my witness?
What do you mean?
My mama.
It's your mom. She's not independent.
Wait.
They'll come over and talk to you
saying
in a
that they
minute.
believe in their statement over her, so they saying she guilty right now. She
Guilty
ain't
on
What
guilty
is
until
hearsay
proven
though?
guilty.
Because nobody
All of this
seen
is
nobody.
hearsay.
Yeah, nobody seen
So
nobody.
they
bring
arrest her right
nothing.
now. Y'all
Mom, let me
arresting her
talk
for
to you for a
hearsay,
minute.
and y'all saying that she guilty.
Talk to you in 1 minute. We'll explain it all to you. All right?
They friends
We'll
and they
explain it
work
all.
together, so they independent.
Well, we've got statements from them saying that you committed the aggravated assault, which is a
But I
felony.
didn't.
I know.
And
Well,
my mama
I mean,
was
I
in
know
the
that's what you're
car with
telling
me. So based on by what they're telling you, that overrides what I'm telling you.
Based on the investigation as a whole, okay? So obviously I wasn't here. You're innocent until proven guilty. That's stuff that you got to sort out
How
through
if I'm in
the jail.
handcuffs for to go to jail?
Well, you're under arrest for the aggravated assault, okay?
That they say I did to them.
Right. So let's go. Let's talk this way, okay?
Come get my purse. Hold on.
I'll hand it to him. You want him to have the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't interfering with nothing. I'm asking this man. He bringing me a purse. I'm asking him to ask a question. Y'all stop overexerting everything.
Sir, what's your first name?
I'm asking y'all the question.
Yeah.
Why are y'all arresting her?
What's your first name?
I'm asking you a question. Why are
Can I
y'all
just have your first
arresting
name
her?
so we can talk? I'm Officer Bone.
I ain't asked your name. So
Okay,
I'm addressing you as a human being.
Remember
So
how
I'm
we're
like-
gonna have just a normal conversation
Right. So yeah.
without getting
So
too heated? We
I'm
just
asking
talked
you.
about
So why are we arresting
I'm
her?
gonna fully explain it. Let me get her secure with my partner, and then we will talk to you guys and answer any questions you have. Okay?
But this what
But
I'm
y'all
saying.
10, 12, 10, 15.
This what I'm not
Yes, sir.
understanding. Y'all taking her away and y'all telling us to wait till y'all take her away before we ask y'all why. Because obviously right now y'all saying that she guilty of whatever they said.
To be fair, we don't have to give any
I
explanation,
know that.
but I'm
I
going
know
to give
that.
you an explanation.
I know that.
Okay?
I
So
understand all
the
that.
investigating officer is going to be right over there. I'm going to have him talk to you because I came after these two officers were even here. I don't have the full picture, and I want to make sure you get the full picture. Okay?
That's why
Hey,
you were bringing me
alright.
the purse. That's why I asked you
I
that.
got you. Well, she asked me to do that for you, so I want to make sure that was secure.
Come on.
Right. Another seat for me.
So did y'all arrest her as a black woman and all that? Because I'm finna go down here and file an anti-Semitic act on all y'all. I'm not playing. Because she's a Moor, American. She ain't black, colored, African American, none of that. So y'all got it in her paperwork that y'all arrested a black female. I'm finna go down here and file I'm finna go down here and talk to y'all supervisor over right now. And from there, I will call the news and all that.
It's my name and the police report number.
It's gonna stop here.
The suspect was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.